2, 1, 2, test 1, 2. And we're back here on Coventry United TV at the start of the second half. The half-time score, Coventry United 2, Redditch United 0. An impressive first half showing from the red and greens. The trialist right back and Mitch Piggin with the goals for United in the opening exchanges. And there's been a change at half-time as Jimmy Holton has come on into the centre mid position. And also the trialist at right back who did score the opening goal for United has also come off. Redditch now breaking down the left hand side, but a poor pass only finds Holton for Coventry United getting his first touch. Here's Hudson, I should say, for the red and greens. Sprinting down the left hand side, tries to cut in, blocked by the Redditch substitute and deflected out of play for a Redditch throw. Redditch looking to punt the ball up forward, get on the front foot. And there's been a number of substitutions, a clash of heads. There's been a clash of heads between the number 9 striker and I think that's Jimmy Holton, who's only just come on. It appears that I think it's a completely new team for Redditch after the break. We did hear that they've brought quite a lot of players from the bench, so it does appear that it is virtually a new team. Of course, we hope that Jimmy is okay and will be able to continue. The next time we are on air is, I believe, next Saturday, as Coventry United will participate in their first away pre-season match of the summer. That is against Racing Club Warwick. Live coverage of that match will be found here on CUTV from 2:50 PM. After that, the next match we'll be covering is, I believe, on the 29th of July. It's against Glasshoughton Welfare as the final pre-season match of the summer. There are a couple of pre-season matches between the Warwick and Glasshoughton matches, which unfortunately we will not be covering. But you will be able to find updates from those matches on the Coventry United, official Coventry United Twitter page. That's at Coventry United, and also on the Coventry Football Fans Facebook forum. So you will not miss a beat, despite the fact that we're not here for those games. Hudson long ball forward towards Reed, only brought down by the centre-back for Redditch, and now the Reds will certainly be the fresher of the two sides with a completely new team. Good side challenge made by Holton, and he goes in for another one, and a couple of digs in there after the whistle from Jimmy Holton. I think he might be in a bad mood after that clash of heads. He's looking to win the ball back now, but once again Redditch, the fresher of the two teams, with a change in their entire outfit at half-time. And they pick the ball up once again in their own defensive zone, striding forward now with the attacking midfielder. Option out wide for Redditch to use, but they're being forced away from the box here as Coventry United track back and block every avenue of approach for the Reds. Ball into the area, cleared by Coleman, but a decent strike at goal by the Redditch midfielder, flies over the crossbar. It does end up in a goal, but sadly for him, it's ended up in a goal behind the goal that he's aiming for. So it remains at 2-0 after 50 minutes. Rich Morrison is brand new goalkeeping kit. I think it's even more striking than the last one. Purple and green, this one. They're getting doing some catwalk photos for this new kit. As it's put out of play for I think it's a Redditch throw. It's the number 6 defender taking it. Playing around at the back. Took the pass down the right hand side, but intercepted by Piggin. Puts it through for Reed. Avoids disaster there as he gets out of the way of a pretty nasty looking challenge. And now another trialist, again at right back, winning the ball back for Coventry United. Ball down the right hand side, looking for Reed. I don't think he's going to reach it. Indeed he is not. He's cut off by the number 12 defender. It's gone out for a goal kick anyway. Goalkeeper gets set to take this goal kick. It's a short one out wide. Now with the new skipper, once again at centre back. And wide to the left hand side as Redditch trying to make some room for themselves. He's going to be cut off by Reed. Tries to hastily get the ball away. He's only found the United trialist fullback. But he hasn't held onto the ball for long. Booted down the right hand side, and that will go all the way back to the Redditch goalkeeper. United retaining their lead for now. Effort over the crossbar from Redditch, the only decent move that we've seen so far in this second half. As the ball deflects off Lewis Hudson into the gut of a number of Coventry United fans. Luckily, they're well padded. I think Mr. Alan Ward's going to be the number 2 goalkeeper next season. Watch out, Rich Morris. Holton as well to shrug the Redditch player off possession. Struck forward by the number 7 midfielder on trial. Can't find Piggin. And United once again will lose possession in the midfield. But once again, Lewis Hudson picks it up on the left. And it's been called offside anyway. Sunshine beaming down on Cryfield, the new training facilities of Coventry United. Morris with the blast from the back. Nodded on by Piggin. It's free for Craig Reed. Reed over the goalkeeper and over the net. Unlucky for Reed. A good opportunity to score his second goal in 2 games at Coventry United. He couldn't put this one away though. And there's going to be another substitute for Coventry United. I think it's another trialist coming on. And we've retrieved the ball. And we'll get things going once again. Goal kick taken. As the substitutes prepare next to us. And Redditch are selling themselves short here. Can't really get away from their own defensive zone. Poor passing has put them under a lot of pressure here. And eventually the goalkeeper will find the number 6 defender, who's cut off by Lewis Hudson. Great pressure here from Coventry United, and Jamie Coleman will put that one upfield. Just about kept in by Hudson, and Reed has got possession now, but he's dispossessed by the number 16 for Redditch. Booted across to the left-hand side. Has a fantastic pass. Control wasn't perfect, and that has allowed United the chance to dispossess the attacker, which they have done, but not for long as the new Redditch captain wins it back. Strikes it well, but strikes it wide at the near post. And Terry Anderson requests substitution. The referee is allowing him to make it. And who is it coming off? It's Jimmy Holton. And Jimmy Holton, after a clash of heads earlier in the match, not being risked any further. And the number 14, I believe it's another trialist coming on into central midfield. So after 10 minutes of the second half, 35 minutes of play remaining, Coventry United retain their 2-goal lead thanks to a trialist at right back, and Mitch Piggin with a real poacher's goal. Lewis Rankin doing most of the work, and then Piggin tapping it into an empty net. This ball goes out for another United throw just in front of us. Hudson to take. Here's the new man at number 14. Quickly dispossessed, however. He's got to get his match sharpness ready. Redditch have got space on the right hand side that they can work with here. So we're into the box, and everyone has missed it. It's going to come out to the number 19, and he fires it over the posts. We said in the first half that United have been limited to half chances at best. Coventry not putting a foot wrong at centre back at the moment. And Rich Morris has been limited to simple catches. Nice easy afternoon for England's number 1. Goal kick taken, nodded on by Hudson. And taking a final touch of the Redditch man. And it will be a throw in front of us for Coventry United to be taken by Lewis Hudson, back in the United fold after a short spell away with Coventry Copswood and Coventry Spinks, as well as Rugby Town. Ball to the area by Hudson. It bounces awkwardly, with the goalkeeper manages to grab onto it and hold onto it. Now Rachel to break forward, long ball from the back, looking for the number 17 striker, headed away by Jamie Coleman, the United skipper. Rankin tries to juggle his way out of danger, but loses out. But Redditch themselves have lost possession. Piggin to Hudson. Hudson, Piggin once again after making the overlapping run. Hudson's still with him, Rankin's in the centre. And Piggin tries to do too much on his own and loses out. Ball towards the Redditch striker, and Coleman picks it up. Fired away by Carl Barnett, making his first United appearance after his move to the Red and Greens. And a wayward pass from the Redditch defender, almost catches out his teammate. He's able to keep it in. Fired forward towards the striker. Barnett holds him off well and allows Rich Morris to grab onto the ball. Hudson in plenty of space, receiving Morris's throw. Rankin turns beautifully out of that challenge for the Redditch man. Lewis Rankin puts it through. It's Mitch Piggin. He's got Reed next to him, but he'll go on his own. Takes it out wide, and Piggin wastes the opportunity. But it's kept alive by Lewis Hudson. He's got the trialist in support, but Hudson, like Piggin, tries to do too much on his own.
Well done, Cola. Well done, Cabby. Good work.
United regain possession in the centre circle with Coleman. Now Courtney Cameron, the tries at Robert, puts it down the right hand side. It's met by the Redditch man and put out for a throw. It's going to be another substitution for Coventry United, and the skipper is making way. Jamie Coleman is replaced by the trialist defender who started the match. So Terry Anderson's player of the season for 2016-2017 makes his way off the pitch and brings to an end his first outing of pre-season. And the referee has given a foul to Coventry United there for shirt pulling. And the Red and Greens have another opportunity to add to their already comfortable lead. Leading by 2-0 with half an hour of play still to go. Rankin takes a short one. Here's the centre-back trialist, back to Rankin, down the left-hand side. Rankin chips it over the defender. Will Hudson keep it in? He will, but he couldn't get a clean contact on it. Tried to do too much too quickly. And it will go out of play for a throw-in. Sorry, a goal kick, I should say, for Redditch. Goalkeeper looks for an option from the goal kick. Booted clear. Two Redditch players and a United trialist both going for the ball, but Redditch have come away with it. And down the left-hand side, United able to win the ball back for now, but strong battling there by the number 10. Wins it back for Redditch. Plenty of space out wide on the right-hand side for the Evo 6 Southern Premier League side. And they're going to go down the centre of the park where United seem more than ready for them. Chip ball into the area and the attempted ball into the box. It looked like it was actually a shot at goal. Goes out of play for a goal kick. Live coverage of this game between Coventry United and Redditch United here on Coventry United TV. Morris looks to get the ball away. Blasted away by the man they call England's number 1. It's not the best of kicks, but it's picked up by the United fullback. He's got nowhere to go, and the referee gives the foul as they thought it was boxed in. They try to take a quick one out of position. The referee is not going to allow it. Ree's going to be taking the free kick. Piggin, the only man in the box for United. He's got Hudson and Cameron either side of the box. It's certainly too far away for Reed to have a go on his own. Chips it towards the left-hand side where Hudson is waiting. The trialist making the overlapping run. Here's the other trialist at centre-back. Cameron wants it on the right-hand side. The defender tried to give it to him but couldn't find him, but it'll be headed away now. Rankin brings it back to United. The trialist number 14 makes his way into the box, tries to lay it off for Reed. He's tripped, and the referee gives a free kick right on the edge of the box inside the semicircle outside the penalty area. It will be a real chance for United to add a third goal to their collection. It's Lewis Rankin placing the ball. And it is the same three. They've been standing over most direct set pieces. Cameron, Rankin, and well, Reed's walked away now. He's trying to make a nuisance of himself in the box. Well, Rankin placed it, so I'd assume it's going to be Lewis Rankin to strike, although Courtney Cameron can hit a mean free kick. Referee makes sure that all is well before he allows United to have a go. It is going to be Rankin. He steps up, and it's over the crossbar. We head towards the 65th minute. Coventry United still lead by 2 goals. Now they look comfortable. And they should be able to hang on to this victory against higher league opposition. Hudson puts it through for the trialist. He's got Piggin on the right-hand side. We'll try and find him. He does find Mitch Piggin. Turns well, puts it through for Craig Reed. He have a go on his own. It just curls wide at the far post. Defender in front of him didn't make it easy for the ex-Newport and Coventry striker.
Eli, are you happy there?
Goalkeeper gets set to place the ball for the goal kick.
Kyle, right through it, kid.
Booted clear. Should be an easy gather for Lewis Hudson. He plays it back to Morris. Fires it clear of his goal. And now Redditch looking to try and put United under some pressure now. And they've got to start doing so quickly if they're going to get back into this game. Ball into the area. Easy catch for Morris. And he immediately releases it to Lewis Hudson. Plenty of space on the left-hand side. The ball from Hudson easily gathered by Redditch. And the pass blocked by Lewis Rankin to stop the Redditch move going any further for now. Throw-in taken. Redditch held up down that right-hand side. Lofted ball from the captain. Found number 17, but he couldn't do anything with it immediately. Hudson wins it back and shrugged off the ball, but it's found Lewis Rankin. Rankin stumbles, and the referee has given a foul. There's a bit of contact from behind from one of the Redditch players. And I can tell you that after 55 minutes, Sutton and Coventry City are still drawing 0-0 as that's Mitch Piggin coming off. Scorer of the second goal for Coventry United. Kai Williams, last season's top scorer, will make his way on. He did have the ball in the back of the net on Tuesday, but the goal was ruled out for offside. Hudson tries to find Craig Reed, but the pass is blocked. And Reed able to block the clearance, and it will go out for a Redditch throw despite the appeals of Hudson.
Oh, listen to Craig!
Throwing easily dealt with once again by Hudson, who heads it straight out. Second throw-in taken, and this one is a lot more successful for Redditch. Switched across to the centre of the park. Down the left-hand side now, as Redditch try and craft a move, a rare move in the second half. Cameron wins it back, has to dodge a wayward challenge. Referee says no foul. There's a pretty dangerous slide there. Cameron wins it back eventually. Now with Rankin. Rankin tripped, and once again the referee says no foul as Cameron is dispossessed. Rankin spins his way out of one challenge and loses the ball as he dodges the second. Now Redditch had the ball at centre back. And with the Redditch skipper, remember that we are not given the team sheets for the away side in these pre-season matches. We can't name trialists either, the request of the football club. So that's why we haven't been able to name any of the Redditch players or the trialists for Coventry United today. Standard practice for pre-season matches. But after the Warwick game next week, we'll just be covering one more match in pre-season before the star-studded opening game at the Butts Park Arena, Saturday 5th of August 2017 against Rugby Town in the FA Cup. United break forward, cross from the left-hand side by Hudson. Should be an easy gamma for the goalkeeper. Well, should have been, but it wasn't. Slips out of his hands and out for a corner kick to Coventry United. It's going to be Courtney Cameron, I believe, on the right-hand side to take this corner. Cameron crosses in towards the far post where Barnett is waiting, and Barnett misjudges the header. And the foul's been given for a push on a Redditch defender anyway. So 20 minutes to go. And Coventry United still lead by 2 goals to 0. I think there's going to be another substitution happening. It's a trialist left back, I believe. Goalkeeper hoofs that one away. Tussle for the ball ends in Hudson picking up possession. Rankin on the halfway line tries the return ball to Lewis Hudson, but he couldn't stretch far enough, and it will be a Redditch throw just in front of us. It's a poor throw and picked up easily by Coventry United. I don't think that Redditch are going to be too happy with how they've played today. United striding forward and taking out a nasty challenge. The number 19 running straight into the Coventry United try. There's no doubt it was going to be a free kick. And it is going to be a free kick to Coventry United. And it's going to be Craig Reed placing this one. Nice, with a real opportunity to make it 3-0. Who's it going to be this time to step up and have a go? Pretty sizable wall in the way. It's going to be Craig Reed. Oh, it's well saved by the goalkeeper. And Terrenson requests to make a substitution.
Happy! Eli! Eli! Have you told them, Blue? Yeah? Tell Happy be the right side of you.
Courtney!
And who's it going to be coming off? It's Craig Reed coming off.
Leave Blue where he is.
So Craig Reed departs the pitch. Corner swung in from the left-hand side. Head away. And Redditch should deal with this one comfortably now. And a good side challenge from the number 7 trialist, but it hasn't stopped Redditch from sprinting towards the United goal. Another try able to get the ball and spins away from the Redditch challenge. Shrugs off another one. And United somehow able to retain the ball despite several Redditch players trying to nick it off them. And they have eventually lost it. Now Redditch make their way towards the penalty area. Option on the right hand side, he's found. 1-2 with the Redditch captain. United able to get in front and shepherd the ball out of play.
Go! Do it early!
Hard work has been done in the first half. Second half hasn't been as explosive as the first.
Well done, kid.
And it's still 0-0 between Sutton and Coventry City in the Sky Blues' first pre-season match of the summer. Goal kick taken, that's with Lewis Hudson. Rankin, as the referee tries his best to keep out of the way of play, and does so just about. Switch to the right hand side, and it's just gone over the trialist's head.
Better, Kev! Not better!
Throw into Redditch. As we approach the 75th minute, they're going to have to do something quick if they're going to get anything out of this match. And of course, the result isn't the important aspect of this fixture. It's about learning new things, establishing systems and tactics. And in Coventry United's case, trying to pick out new players from the sizable amount of trialists that United have brought in over the summer. A lot of these players won't make the grade of those who do. May well be part of a special United journey this year. The Red and Greens wanting nothing less than promotion. And the amount of brilliant signs that they've made, the likes of Reed and Rankin coming in, they're in a very good position to make that dream a possibility.
Have a look, Lou.
It would be a 4th promotion in 5 seasons. This is United's 5th season in existence.
Let's move! Let's move! Let's move!
Morris boots it clear towards the head of the tries and headed out of play by the Redditch skipper. So 15 minutes to play at Cryfield, the new home of Coventry United's training activities. Cameron loses out, but Williams gets his foot to it and finds the trialist. Kyle Williams now on the ball. He races towards the right hand side, out wide to the trialist on the right wing. Cuts in, will he have a go? Puts it into the air for Courtney. Cameron tries to give it to Williams. Williams goes down, and that will not be a penalty. The defender jumps for it. Now Hudson, trialist, punts it forward. United will regain possession in the centre circle. Plenty of time on the ball now for Kyle Barnett. Morris has got plenty of time to decide what he's doing with this ball. Booted clear towards the head of Courtney Cameron. It goes over Cameron onto the bonce of a Redditch defender. And the Reds had the ball in the midfield, out wide. Redditch now playing it around at centre back. Left back once again with Redditch. Punted forward, Barnett heads that one. It looks like it's going out for a corner. In fact, no, Morris has just kept it in. And it's delivered quickly to the trialist. Looks like Lewis Hudson's playing a midfield role at the moment. The trialist now coming in at left back. Ball down the left-hand side for Kai Williams, receives it from Lewis Rankin. Williams really cuts in from the left-hand side. He's going to try. It's Williams, flashes across the face of goal. Will it be kept in by Courtney Cameron? No, it won't. And it will be a goal kick.
Lou Rankin, quality again, son. Kai, well done, good win.
Kai Williams scoring more goals than anyone else for Coventry United. 15 goals last season. All scored in the league. Finishing ahead of Josh O'Grady, Chris Cox and Kevin Thornton in the scorers chart. With the signings United have made, especially in the striking options, United will not be having any problems scoring next season. As the ball trickles out of play for another goal kick. Now Redditch try and play themselves away from their own goal, something they haven't been able to do that all that often in the second half. It's been a very disappointing second period for the Evo Stick Southern Premier League side. Struck forward by the left back, but it's picked up by United's left back. Bounces towards the head of Williams. Williams isn't tall enough to get his head on that one. Long ball from the back, looking for the striker for Redditch. You won't find him. And the trialist centre-back able to pick up the pieces and blast it clear. Williams battles with the centre-back, and there was a definite bit of arm pulling there on Kai Williams. And then Lewis Rankin took a touch as he tried to get past the defender. Stopped play, believe he was going to be given a free kick, but he got to play to the whistle. And United have lost out there.
You can go that way, Kai, same way.
Redditch now breaking down the left-hand side. 1-2 between the left back and the winger. Left back takes it around the United trialist. To the winger once again, but it's side-footed out of play by the number 6 centre-back, who's certainly impressed so far. So exactly 11 minutes of play still remaining. Of course, the next time we'll be live here on CUTV will be next Saturday from 2:50 PM, live from the home of Racing Club Warwick in the shadow of Warwick Racecourse. So join us for a day at the races next Saturday, 2:50 PM here on CUTV, live coverage of Racing Club Warwick versus Coventry United. That'll be our penultimate pre-season coverage of the season. Redditch looking to make their way into the box from the left-hand side. Crossing opportunity. He's going on his own here. The number 20 defender. He stumbles after a little bit of contact there from Coventry United defender, and that will go out of play for a goal kick. He tries to find his way through a sea of red and green. 10 minutes to go. The last push for both sides. Now Collins got some space on the left-hand side. And it's blocked off well by the Redditch man, but Williams sticks his foot in there and is able to win Coventry United a throw-in of their own. Taken quickly. Here's the trialist now. It's with Williams back to the trialist in midfield. Cameron's in support. Side challenge made by the number 15, the captain for Redditch, and that will be a corner kick to Coventry United on the left-hand side. As we await for the corner to be taken, it's going to be Lewis Rankin once again for the Red and Greens. Goal in his first match for United in pre-season. An assist which should have been a goal in his second. Puts it into the box. Has avoided every United player. Now they've actually got to try and play their way out of danger, which they are doing pretty successfully here. And the midfielder is still going, and would have been through on goal had it not have been for the shoulder of the Coventry United trialist at fullback. There was no doubt he would have been through on goal, one-on-one with Rich Morris if it weren't for the trialist sinking his shoulder straight into the Redditch man. A long-range effort from Redditch, and that's pretty much what they've been restricted to throughout this entire game. Hopeful long-range shots, which have not caused Rich Morris any sort of trouble. A smooth ride for Morris today. Perfect way to ease back into action after a summer break. So if things stay as they are, it'll be 2 games and 2 wins for Coventry United, but of course victory does not mean a success. It's all about what the manager thinks about his tactics, his systems, his players have performed. But this commentator says that it's been a pretty successful pre-season so far. And there could still be additions to the United side, whether the trials are snapped up or whether other transfer targets can be signed ahead of the new season. Of course, new signs can be made up until the registration deadline in April. Crossplay from the right-hand side, it's not going to reach Courtney Cowan, it's going to be volleyed away by the Redditch defender, but the United fullback will pick it up. The play has been halted. It looks like a head injury for the Redditch defender, so it's perfectly understandable why play has been halted. You can't take any sort of risks with head injuries. 7 minutes of normal time remaining. United still leading by 2 goals to 0. The trialist fullback smashing into the top corner from close range in the midway stage of the first half. And then a lovely bit of skill by Lewis Rankin to get onto a beautifully shifted ball from Craig Reed. Lobbed the goalkeeper, and it was going into the net only for Mitch Piggin to steal the glory and put it in. A goal for himself there. And the way it's going, I'd probably say it's going to be... it's probably going to end 2-0 as well, and it is still 0-0 between Sutton and Coventry City in a pre-season game now. Well, the last time City were away at Sutton, we all know what happened in the historic FA Cup match, where the at the time the Premier League side were dumped out by the non-league minnows. Sutton, of course, were back to their giant killing ways last year, eventually losing to Arsenal in the FA Cup. And holding the now League 2 Sky Blues to a scoreless draw at the moment. Now Kyle Williams is through as plays underway once again, offside against last season's top scorer. 5 minutes of normal time remaining. Blasted clear by the centre back. Hudson now down the left hand side for Coventry United, Rankins with him, and a shove in the back there to Lewis Hudson. It looked like a definite foul, the referee has said no. And now Rachel will continue with their passage of play, striding down the centre of the number 2. Headed away by the United trialist, and another try to midfield, this time flicks it away from the Redditch man. Rankin finds another try, that's for Coventry United. I can't keep up all these trialists. Redditch pick up possession once again as we enter the final 5 minutes. United able to quell that attack and break themselves down the right hand side. Tries to put it through for Williams, blocked easily by the Redditch man as the Reds are back on the gas. Ball down the left hand side is going to be difficult to keep this one in. He has done just about. And it is now out of play for, I believe that is a Redditch throw. Throw taken. chipped into the penalty area from the left-hand side, and I think Redditch have pretty much given up now. That was a very lazy attempt at the cross. No one in there. The cross itself wasn't all that bad, but Rich Morris had all the time of day to catch it. Here's Corley Cameron now for Coventry United, well into Redditch territory. Receives it once again from the trialist right back, Cameron. Can he get it in? So now with Lewis Rankin, the trialist is onside in the box. Now to Lewis Rankin, will he get his goal? Lewis Rankin, well saved. Well, we've completely forgotten to name our CUTV man of the match. We usually do it 10 minutes before the end of play. We may as well do it now, so we're going to name our Coventry United Match Day man of the match. He didn't get the second goal, he deserved it, but he has been absolutely fantastic throughout today. One of the best signings of the summer for Coventry United, without a doubt. Lewis Rankin is our CUTV man of the match. There's a short stoppage as a player is taken injured off the pitch. As we enter the final 2.5 minutes. The Redditch captain with the ball on the right hand side, down line. Held up well by the United fullback, and Hudson getting a final touch, and that was it. Goes out of play for a throw.
That's 5 minutes, put it in, coach! Get the minutes under your belt, come on!
Throwing taken, and once again Hudson there to knock the ball out of play. Hudson not allowing Redditch to make any sort of progression in this move. United able to earn possession back. Here's Rankin, our man of the match today. Lobbed over the top of the Redditch defence, far too powerful for any of the United men to catch. It's gone straight back to the goalkeeper as we enter the final couple of minutes. Trialist now for the Red and Greens. And he's sandwiched there by two Redditch players. He's taken the foul. Before you go here on CUTV, don't forget to hit the like button if you did enjoy the coverage. Leave a comment below, let us know what you thought. Subscribe to Coventry United TV on YouTube for more exclusive content from the football club, including exclusive Coventry United ladies highlights next season. And of course, follow us on Twitter at Cov United TV. Some very high-profile friendly matches coming up for Coventry United ladies at the start of August. We can't tell you what those friendlies are yet, but they are some very high-profile games to kick off our women's coverage. And as usual, every Coventry United men's first-team match will be broadcast live on YouTube, live commentary of every match on YouTube, and exclusive video highlights as well. And like last season, we will be sending in our highlights to Made in Birmingham's Jumpers for Goalpost programme. Of course, don't forget that we are going to be missing 3 friendlies for Coventry United. One against Chelmsley, one against Daventry. I can't remember what the other one is, but of course, from the 19th to the 26th, this certain commentator is out of the country. So, got more response from that than the goals today. But we will be back in time for the Glasshouse welfare match, and the referee has called a halt to the match. A successful pre-season continues for Coventry United. Victory over GMP Seniors on Tuesday, and now the second match results in an even bigger and better victory against high league opposition. Coventry United 2, Redditch United 0 is the final score, and that will do us here on CUTV for another match. Join us next Saturday from 2:50 p.m. for live coverage of Racing Club Warwick versus Coventry United. Until then, I've been Liam Cook. Thanks a lot for joining me here on CUTV, and I'll see you next time.
You want some music at the end of that, Liam?